Good morning, this is BDA Limey and welcome back to Factorio. So got a full day of Factorio planned for today, on and off throughout the day. We are going to be carrying on where we left off yesterday, which was we had just built a new smelting area powered by new and fancy electric furnaces. And we were bringing in the iron ore. Actually, we were not bringing in the iron ore on the train. We built it next to the new iron ore area. But now we need to bring in some stone into that area to get smelted as well, because the initial stone deposit that we had inside our factory has just about run out. And so we're going to need to get a new supply. To do that, we're going to need to bring it in on train. We already have a train coming into our new smelting area with copper. That was it. And so now we are going to be in a situation where we need to run multiple trains on the same tracks. So we're going to need to start using train signals. So I've done a bit of reading online about train signals and how they work. There's only two types of train signal. There's a regular train signal and there's a chain train signal. But it's a little bit complicated. I guess the principles are simple. You divide the track up into segments. The signals control the train's access to those segments. But there's all sorts of trouble you can get yourself into in terms of deadlocks and all the rest of it. So hopefully, given we'll only be juggling two trains on the network to start with, things will be reasonably straightforward. I think we can probably just use regular signals to start with. Sounds like you only need the chain signals once you start doing intersections, and we're not quite there yet. So let's jump in and see whether we can get the stone down to our base. So, first thing to check is that we have some track in our inventory. We have a bit. Is that going to be enough? Might be okay. Let's see. So here is our copper train and the copper smelting going on over here. It occurred to me this morning that at some point we are going to exhaust this iron deposit as well and need to train in some iron, in which case we'll need a train station for the iron, but we're hopefully a fair way away from needing to do that. So I'm not going to worry about that right now. There goes the train. Bye train. Offloaded all its copper. We got some very nice copper plate production going on now. Iron plate production and steel production. I think we've actually the iron plate. There could be more iron plate coming out over here. That conveyor belt is not absolutely rammed. We've got a weird situation with the copper and this steel where one side of the belt is full up and not moving and the other side isn't. Don't quite know why. I don't think I need to worry about that. Maybe we'll notice that something in our factory is not working properly later on. I think our technology is still researching, so we're still producing all the science we need. So this is good. But yeah, stone is almost exhausted. Our tiny little stone deposit is down here, and there's 25k stone left. So what we're going to do is we are going to bring in the stone from up this deposit up here. And we're going to make a couple of changes to our rail network to accommodate that. So I'd already got a second station ready here for the stone, and I think we're still good with that. So actually, let me pop the stone train down. So that we've still got plenty of spare cargo wagons. Just doing trains that are 2 wagons long for the moment. but I do have the space in here to increase that later if I want to. I wonder if now is the time to do that. No, maybe not. Let's stick to 2 wagons that are too long for now. That are 2 carriages long. And we'll put a locomotive at the other end, but the changes that I'm gonna make. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, I wonder whether it'll work. So the advice that I've read is that the main lines for the trains should be one directional. So you shouldn't have trains going backwards and forwards on one line, because I guess obviously it's going to create a bit of a traffic jam. We can get away with it probably at this stage because we don't have many trains. But it might be a problem later. But what we do want to do is start dividing this up with signals. Now signals have to go on the right side of the track, and they divide the track into blocks. So if we put a signal here, actually I'm confused. Do we need signals by the train stations? My understanding was that we did, but this is all still one thing. We want to put a signal here, don't we? Okay, so now we can see that has divided, these 2 signals have divided this into its separate block. So the train track is purple, and the rest of the train track is magenta. If we put another one on this one here, now we've got these 2 blocks here. So basically train signals will stop trains crashing into each other. So a train will not enter a block if it has another train in it. And they will not drive past the signal on their left. So putting these signals here will actually mean now that this copper train will not drive back out this way to get back to the other station, because that would mean that the signal would be on its left. So I think we've now forced this to come out of the station this way, which is what I originally wanted. I am just going to check that though. Make sure it doesn't say there's no path to... yeah, I think that still looks good. Doesn't say there's no path to the station, so... so... what do we want to do here? We want to put... we want to make sure the gap between signals is long enough that a full train could fit between 2 signals, otherwise that can itself cause blockages in the trains. I don't think we need to worry too much about this yet, so I'm inclined to put one up at the top, kind of here-ish. Oops. Gotta get closer. Still gotta get closer. So one there. So that makes that section of track its own block. And that will prevent these 2 trains crashing into each other, because now as soon as one of them is on there, the other light will go red, and it will stop that train moving out until the first train has passed up to this part of the track here. And we want this on the right here. So again, when they're coming in, we make sure that there's not more than one on the track at once. Now obviously we can, at the moment, we can still have a collision on this part of the track. But trains will collide into each other and blow up. So what I wanted to do was change this so that it's we're not using the same section of track for both directions. So we'd come in down this track and then I'd have another track here for going back up. The only problem with that is I don't have much space at the copper mine. And at the moment I've just planned on driving straight in and then driving straight back out again. But actually I think I can get around that still. This section of track can be bidirectional, that's fine. Okay, this section can be bidirectional. Now how long to fit the foot? Oh good, it's showing me there. So that's the maximum length of the train. Let me just back off a little bit. So if I put one there and one there, that will allow the trains to come in and out. Otherwise, if I didn't put one on the other side, then the train would be able to come in because they would have the signal on the right, but then it wouldn't be able to get back out again because there's no signal on its right coming back out. So that's good, is it? Oh, it's getting night again. Gotta be careful I don't get killed by a train now. Keep an eye on my minimap to see where they are. Okay, we're going to break this up. And that's going to stop the train moving at all now because it's going to have no path back to the station. Train track. Put that back in our hotbar. And we should, now that I deleted a little bit, okay, I'm not sure we want them right next to each other because that's going to not leave us space for signals. So we'll plan on doing some, whoops, not that. We'll plan on leaving that kind of space. Does that leave me enough room by the water? That's my only concern. Let's see. Okay. So I'm going to clear out this. Fingers crossed we're okay. Yeah, we are. Okay, good. So, how are we going to do this? This is the up line. This is really controlling access into the copper mine station. And for the stone, we actually are going to want to cross this line. Ooh, intersections. It's going to require chain signals, probably. They're a little bit tricky to understand. Let me think here. What we want is two options off this line. We want it to be able to either come into this station or come off here for the line up to the stone mine. So how do we do that? I don't know how sharply, like if I did that, no, that ain't gonna work. Why have we still got a green? We can cross over like that. Cross over, curl around, come back up. I feel like I need more space. Let's leave ourselves a bit more room here. Cross over. Oh no, look. So we're going to have one line heading off over this way, which is going to go up to the stone. Too close to that station. And the pole is in the way. What I want is to come in and then curve around. Oh my god. How do I do this? It's working out how much of an angle it needs. I don't think I need to come that far up. So, how fussy is this? This seems quite fussy. Need to be back one more. But then I'm kind of precluding making this station bigger. Maybe that's okay. Pull it back one more. There. Okay. That works. The last train would be there, which is kind of okay. Oh, oh, hello train. I'm glad I wasn't standing on the track then. Holy. Okay. Forgot as soon as I connect it up, it can then leave the other station. And we don't need this to be bidirectional anymore. Not this particular piece of track. So we can get rid of that. Why is the light flashing there? What we do want to do is we want to put a light here. Now this is where I might want to think about using chain signals, but for now regular train signals are okay. So we want to just treat that whole junction as a single thing. Oh, actually, I don't know if... and I'm out of signals. Okay, I can make 2 more. Do we want this signal still? Not really. So now the junction is its own area of track, so 2 trains can never be in here at the same time, so there's no risk of collisions at that junction, which is good. Feel like I'm building a spaghetti track. That's okay. It's okay for now. Let's carry on, so I don't get killed by the train as I cross the tracks. And we want to build... we want to build out in this direction, which is going to go to the stone. So... let's see, how far do we need to go? We only have 304 rail, I don't think we're going to actually have enough rail to make it all the way there. There goes the train, and it's going on the down line, so that's good. I think we've got the copper train working on a unidirectional track, so that's good. Okay, let's bring this up here now. Just looking at that map, it looks like I'm right underneath the stone here, so the only problem would be if there are any cliffs in the way. I think we're okay for now. I can build it in kind of segments like that, or I can do what I normally do, which is just run it up like this. Oh, there is a big forest in the way there. I think we're just going to go to the right of that cliff, which will be good. Okay, let's chop down the forest. Oh, there's a lot of forest. I'm going to use grenades. My machine gun. Okay, so then we'll get up here. And here's the stone. Okay. So we actually want to clear all of this area, I think. Now, quick check on biter nests. So we cleared the two, the one over here, actually we cleared 3 last time, 1 down the bottom and 2 over here that the pollution was almost at. So this red area here is our pollution. Pollution up in the northwest is getting close to that one. It's still a reasonable distance from these two and then the tiny thing here. I think this might just be just worms, maybe, here. Anyway, we're going to want to... we are going to want to extend our wall out along here, I think. Keep the train track inside the wall. So... that is going to mean... dismantling this. So let's get in our car. Ha! I thought I could use the car to quickly dismantle the wall, but I can't. That's actually no help then. The car moves too fast. Oh, I had a feeling I should maybe have pushed this wall further to the east when I built it. Actually, we should go kinda here. So that we get this iron ore in as well. And save ourselves a job later. Because having to put down and keep moving wall is a massive pain. So we'll go and clear that small... it's not even really a nest, I don't think. A small group of biters just to the east. Okay. So there's uranium. That's going to be useful at some point in the future. Where are they? They're in here. They're right there. It's all worms. Let me save in case I die. I think I can just use grenades to clear this lot out. Green gooey stuff. Yep. Okay. Now how close is that next nest? It's right there. That makes me unhappy. I wonder what happens if the biters can't get through the trees. Will they attack the trees and destroy them? I don't know. Let's... green gooey stuff on the ground. Okay, to figure out where I want to put the wall, I'm going to go down to the iron patch. Rather than try and guess it from up here. Otherwise I'll get it in the wrong place. There it is. And wall we should have plenty of, given we just took down that wall. Actually not so much. And we're just going to keep it. There's a little bit of iron ore there, which is weird, out on its own. We want to leave room for turrets, I guess, so let's put it here. Whoops. Yeah. Oh. Okay, my research has finished. Let's queue up some more stuff. Again, I'm not really worrying too much about what I'm queuing up. I'm just queuing up everything that I can research. Still a bunch of stuff I don't really need. But I guess laser turrets we haven't even started using yet, but what hurt to have them? Okay, wall up here. This is gonna require tree clearance again. Which is probably gonna want to use grenades again. Although not exactly running low on grenades, but nah, grenades. Let's grenade it. Getting knocked by the trees. We must have a perfectly straight wall. Can't be doing with an ugly base. A beautiful base is important as a efficient one. Okay, now I'm on a cliff. I really want cliff explosives. All I need to do is start building I'm going to hit another cliff. I guess I don't need to slavishly stick to a straight line. Oh, I'm out of wall anyway. Can I craft any more? Nope. Gotta go get some more from my base. Alright, well that's good enough for now. Don't think there's any danger of any attacks from that yet. I mean, I'm gonna want to go dig up this wall and bring it over here instead. And then probably bring this across down here somewhere. Actually, I could even just take it across to the water here is probably the best plan. Claim the whole of that area. Oh my god, it's dark again. But I'm still going to need some more wool for my base to do that. So actually, because wool needs stone, and stone is the whole problem that I have at the moment, I think actually I'd probably better get cracking with this train line. Actually, can I? Oh, it needs stone brick, and stone brick can only be made in a furnace, so that doesn't help. Let's clear these big rocks out the way. Okay, so this was the path we'd made for our train line. So let's finish that off. And I need a down line as well. This is only going to be the up line. train stop. I do have another one, good. Okay, so we'll name this Stone Mine. Okay. I need the other train to see where everything should go. Damn it. Okay, well, if I pick up one of these, will it show me? Yeah, okay, so it shows me where the exit from the station is going to be. So I can put a down line. Kind of starting. How tight can I do it? How can I get it? I want to get it to go. There we go. Can do it quite close together. Okay, so this will be the down line. Is that the same on the other side? Yeah, down line on the right, up line on the left. Should try and keep that consistent, that will make my life much easier. Get rid of these. And let's bring the down line down. Now, the down line needs to end up on here, so we can keep it parallel with this one. There. 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 Is it going to hit that pole? It is. Oh, god damn it. Why? Of all the places to be. And I've put that at maximum distance as well, which is annoying. So I've got to do that. Oh well, never mind. I'm low on train track. I'm going to need to pick up... Well, actually, we've almost finished our line, so maybe we'll be alright. And then join that in there like that. Okay, now... what have we done here with the lights? I think we just need to move this one down a little bit. However, this whole section is now considered part of the junction, which is not right. So this is the up line, so put it there so there's enough room for the whole train to fit in the gap. And on the right here. Okay. The lights are not flashing, which I think is good. That means they are in a consistent state. This may not be optimal here. But I think it works. And I think there's no risk of trains crashing into each other. Okay. So we shouldn't need any more train line. We might need more signals, so we'd better pick up some iron plate electronic circuits. Where is the train? It's safe to cross the tracks. I can actually tear down this wall now as well. We don't need this anymore. So that'll give me some more wool. The other thing I need to do is set up a refueling station somewhere, or add refueling to the train station next to the smelters, because currently the copper train is just running on fuel that I've manually added, and that's not ideal because eventually it'll just grind to a halt. Okay, the hammer belts are still full, so that's good. The labs are not as efficient as they could be. Why is that? Shortage of military? Shortage of green science. Ooh, why is green science become short? Because inserters are not being made as quickly as they need to be. Why are they not being made as quickly as they need to be? Iron plate shortage. Ooh. Is there an iron plate shortage? You know what? Let's bring these two online. These were never online. But it does look like an iron plate shortage. Why? Iron plate should be good. Maybe it's not, because we are gradually exhausting our initial supply of iron. So maybe actually our production from our new iron source is not sufficient. I'm surprised. Yeah, those are exhausted now. So there's only one iron miner left with 308 resources. So this is almost completely exhausted now. So I'm going to be able to clear this up soon. I'll wait until this is exhausted before I do that though. Okay, we wanted more rail signals, so iron plate and electronic circuit. Well, I guess I'll take some off. Iron plate and electronic circuits are up here. Production of those still looks good. We should make a box for those, really. If we should for the copper wire. No, I don't think so. I've not really needed that. Oh look, we do have a box here. Okay, well, that's fine. Rail signals, so let's make, I don't know, 20 more. What else might we need? I think train track we actually said we were good on. Wall I think we're good on now that we tore down that other one. And we can actually tear down this wall now as well. So let's do that. And we can probably get rid of these turrets as well. This is a double wall. It'll take me longer. This was our original inner perimeter. Electricity production, how are we doing? We are okay. It's going to be another thing we're going to want to do today is start using some solar power. Ah, inventory is full. Okay. We are going to ride this train up to the stone. Let me just save, just in case I have an accident. Do I have coal with me? I do. That's good. Let's put a bit of coal in here this end as well. I definitely want to create some kind of refueling thing, but for now, let's try going manual. So to the stone. So this is going to have the stone mine and the stone smelting. The stone smelting, the weight condition is going to be empty. The stone mine, we're going to wait until it's full. As actually we can flip this to automatic and it should automatically just take us there. Here we go. So if our signals are working and we don't collide with the other train if it's on the move. Okay, excellent. So now we just need to build the miners. Well, we've got multiple things we need to do here. So let's look at the setup that we had at the copper mine. So really we want to replicate that. Oh, why is it not showed me? Oh, because it will only show you if it's covered by a radar. Fair enough. Okay. Well, I can remember. So we're on a bunch of wooden chests to buffer the loading of the train. And we're going to need 12 at this end and 12 at the other end, so 24 altogether. So let's make a bunch of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we have inserters that we are loading at this end, so they go there. They'll take the stuff from the chest, put it on the train, and then 6 more here and here, and they will take stuff off the belt, which is going to be bringing it from the mine. We will do the first belt straight through the stone deposit like that. But for efficiency, we want to have a separate loading for here. So let's figure out these mining drills. Where are they going to go? So this one there should cover the bottom. So we'll space them 2 apart, and then that's the fully covering the stone deposit that we're mining. Like that. I've got to get rid of that. Okay. And there. the same on the other side. One there, one there, one there, one there, one there, one there. And then we will have a second set of miners. I guess that wants to go. Do we think that will get all the stone? I think it will. So we would put one there, and one there, and they will go onto about here. It's not quite gonna get all of it. We've got one column of stone that we're missing there. That's minorly annoying. Fine. I'm not going to worry about it now. This stone should last us a while. So there, and there, and there, and there, and there, and there, and there. We got 9 on this side, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 on this side. It's a bit lopsided, but don't think it matters. Bring this down in a second belt, and we will take this. Oops. We will take this underneath here. And out the other side. And then down here. Bah. Hey Marcus, I have been watching the Kivitz videos on this, which have been very useful. Although he's been, because he's been playing in with ridiculously hard numbers of biter bases. I mean, my map just looks tame in comparison. But it did at least condition me to build like solid lines of defense with turrets and auto rearming all the turrets and stuff. So it was probably good. But yeah, it's been helpful watching him for sure. This is good though. I kind of bounced off this game when I played it in early access, but coming back to it now after Satisfactory, it's like, oh yes, this is good. This is fun. And I didn't. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess they've added a ton of stuff as well, like the robots and stuff which I didn't know existed before, which I actually have unlocked. I just haven't built the roboports yet. I need to get my head around how all that stuff works. Okay, so stone extraction is set up. Train is ready to go. He is insane. He really is. I mean, it's pretty amazing. I mean, I even, when I set this game up, you can control the starting parameters, obviously, so I pushed back on the advice of one of the commenters on my stream. I kind of pushed back the safe starting area, so the biters start further away from your base. And I've also turned off expansion, so when you destroy a biter base, they won't move back into it. Because really, I don't know. I mean, the thing I like about Satisfactory is that you don't have to worry about combat, and you don't have to worry about your base being destroyed by aliens, which just seems like it would be a horrible thing to happen. But then that kind of is part of this game, because there's whole, massive chunks of the tech tree that are all about researching weapons and stuff. So turning it off completely seemed like not really the way this game's meant to be played. So I've left it on, but yeah, just scaled it back a bit. Alright, I could ride the train back, I suppose. Do I want to ride the train back? Actually, really, I want to finish off... what do I want to do? So many things to do. No, let me go finish off the wall. I can't see it on the minimap because it's only one wide. Oh, but we know it was to the east of the ore. Yeah, I think you'd like this. So, what? Ah, tree! What did we say we wanted to do? Go down to the water, I think. Makes sense. Oh, I'm gonna hit a cliff. Ah! Fine. I'll come across here then. Tree. No. No! Oh, screw it. Grenade. Be gone, trees. Oh god, I'm almost out of wall. I'm not gonna make it. Oh bugger it, I always just run out. Okay, well that's not the end of the world at the moment. We're still safe from these guys. Wait, what's that? Oh, more oil. Excellent. God, I haven't checked in on my oil recently. I have no idea. I thought Kibbit said the oil doesn't really run out. Production just slows down or something. I haven't quite got my head around how that works. Actually, I can get more wall by tearing down this wall. Wait, do I want to tear down this? I don't want to completely tear down this wall now. No, in fact, I don't want to tear it down at all. I want to build... Actually, going out there was possibly the wrong thing to do. What do I want to do? I guess I can tear down to here and build across to the lake. I end up building more wall than I need to, and then I have to spend ages tearing it down again later. Yeah, maybe I do that. I think I'm just going to end up tearing that down though. Maybe I just build across here for now, but then what is that big line of wall there effectively doing? Nothing. Let's tear down the wall going up. Oh god, hang on, trains. Do not die from trains. The stone train's not running, so I'm okay with that. A copper train could kill me. Copper production looks decent. Which it should be, really. Assume none of those, all those drills are still running. This is the price you pay for putting in wall too early. This wall's never even been used, in that nothing's attacked it. Having said that, I'd rather have wall down that was never attacked than not have a wall down and then biters get in and destroy half my base. Electricity. Gotta get the electricity up there. Okay, where were we going with that? Okay, we're gonna go back down. We are going to close off the wall because it's not too far to go. And we will get a warning if we're attacked. Where does the warning show up now? There used to be a box here that would flash when we were under attack. But now I don't see one. God, I've only recently unlocked all of these as well. I need to figure out what they do. Okay, it probably makes sense for the wall to go underneath that uranium. And we should use this cliff here. So, what does that mean? That means... What does that mean? If we go across to... I suppose we could have gone into that cliff there, covered that up and then gone from here. But you know what, I'm gonna pull it all down. And I really am tempted just to build all the way to the lake, but that's a bit of a waste. So let's just get to the bottom of this cliff here. Although now there's going to be a ton of trees in the way. Oh my god. Fine. The other option. The other option is to say, screw it, I'm just going to extend this all the way down to this lake here. Except we've built up a defense network here. Oh my god. Just make a decision already. Okay, well this actually seems like a sensible point to branch because this is where my ammunition is coming in. So going across here feels like a smart thing to do. Because then in fact, if I come down a little more, I could even just, where would I need to go to do that? This would come here, then we'd have an inserter. inserter and a turret like there, and that would be on the wall. So the wall would go there. Okay, that seems as good a place as any to do it. And then we'll go along. I have a feeling this is another section of wall that's never going to end up getting used. Good, in line with the western edge of the water, and then we'll go up. Too many trees, grenade time. Okay. We can have enough wall. Usually we run out just before. Ah! Again! God damn it! Always run out just before I get to where I need to go. Okay, well again, that's fine for now. I'm not too worried about this side. The next base, the next nests that are going to be a problem are probably, well, are these two probably, or maybe not if I don't actually exploit that copper ore. Yeah, it's going to be these, because as soon as I turn on all of the miners at the stone mine, that's going to set up a ton of pollution. And those things are just going to come in, which means I should probably think about extending my ammunition network up here. Oh god, there's one thing after another. Can I just quickly smelt some brick here? Probably can. Let's just quickly deal with this. Where's that stone? Just do it manually. Not often you do it manually, but just save us going back to the base for wall. God, takes a while to produce there. How many more bits of wall do I actually need? Not many. 10. Let's see. I know, a bit more than 10. We're going to need another 15 to get up to the water. Can't put another smelter down because I don't have any more fuel with me. at some point I'm going to want to start building those blue circuits and the electric engine units so I can get the power armor. That's going to make life more fun. Batteries as well. Yeah, there's a ton more stuff I need to set up. Really. Oh, what's happened here? Run out of stone. Okay. Is that going to be enough? Oh, it's not. I don't think it's going to be enough. There is a lot of stone right here. Stone. Like, how long is it going to be before actually it would have been faster to run back to the base and get more? Nearly there. What is this? Gate. Yeah, maybe we want to build some gates at some point. Flamethrower turret. I can afford a flamethrower turret as well. Radar, I have 2 more radar. I should pop those. If I don't have radar, do I know when my wall is under attack? That's a potential worry. Also, why is it that I can see this wall on the minimap, but I can't see the wall going up there? Strange. Okay, I think that should be enough to finish off. Let's see. Yes. Okay, I need electricity for the radar to work anyway though, so... Okay. Okay, electricity up to the stone extraction, so I can do that fairly easily. Assuming I've got enough of these big power poles, I think I do. So we can just, let's see, take one to the, I don't quite reach the middle of the train line. There. This will. Train's not, it won't let, surely it won't let me put it anywhere where the train would actually hit it, right? So that should be fine. To go. I guess somewhere like that. And then these ones will cover that and that and that. Display showing no power. There we go. And now, actually we can probably do away with this. Just use this. So, one will supply every 4. Oh, but it's not. It won't reach. Damn it. Okay. Well, that's going. Okay. Stone mining is underway. The train is being loaded up. Its schedule is set, waiting for it to be full. It will then go to stone smelting where it will wait for it to empty. The fuel we need to deal with. Let's put a little more in there. And a little more in here. Actually, this is okay. Well, let's put that stack in there. Okay, so now we need to go and build the stone unloading and smelting facility down at the main base. And we just need to keep an eye on pollution up here, because I think that is going to rapidly start to spread. And in fact, I want to put some radar over here. Oh, which means I need to bring some electricity over here. But that's okay, because I'm going to need it for the turrets that I want to put here as well. So let's come across from this one. Bump. Hey, Kaiser Wilhelm II, how are you? Okay, let's get this all the way over here. Okay, so so let's stick a turret. We're gonna have to walk this back a bit. God, I forgot how far it is all the way up here. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. You play Satisfactory. You play Factorio yourself? How far through are you? Downloaded it on Friday. Okay. So you're just getting started. Have you played any sort of similar games to this before? Satisfactory? Anything like that? trees in here. You didn't enjoy them much? Okay. What is it that you think you might like more with Factorio? Oh god, I never finished the wall up here, did I? I've got 5 more bits of wall left. That might actually be enough. It's not quite going to be enough. Actually, it might be enough if I... don't like how close I am to that nest. That kind of scares me. Will it be enough if I build... hang on, it should be enough if I build across here. They say crack is good, but this is better. It is pretty addictive, I gotta say. I bounced off this the first time I played it, like 3 years ago, and it was still in early access. Not quite sure why. Oh shoot, don't have enough. Let me... can I smelt more? I can smelt some more. Let me quickly smelt some more. But yeah, then I really got into Satisfactory. And now coming back to this. So I came back to this after it, after 1.0 released. And it is very addictive. Okay, great, I can make 8. Okay, good, that's walled off. Okay, so I don't need any more of this. How's our pollution? Yeah, it's gonna get there. It's not gonna take long. I'm gonna... I need the electricity first. I don't have a huge number of electric poles. Oh, too many trees. Go away, trees. Yeah, the train system is tricky. Have you just got a basic system just with one train? Or are you juggling multiple trains as well with signals and stuff? I've only just started getting into the rail stuff myself. But yeah, a couple of things. So what did I find? So trying it with one. Okay, have you got a locomotive on both ends of the train? Like, are you planning for it to go backwards and forwards along one track, or are you planning to just go one direction in a circular loop? Cart goes straight, so just on one, just backwards and forwards on one track. 2 trains, so a locomotive at both ends. And you've put fuel in. Oh yeah, you must have put fuel in there if it says you can't find a path. I did hit that problem myself. What was it caused by in the end? And are you using signals at all, or no signals at the moment? A few. Okay. I've heard that it you can hit no path problems even when you can see there's a track all the way from where you are to where you want to go. If the signals are placed incorrectly, it can screw that up and make it think there's no path. The signals need to be on the right side of the direction that the train is traveling in. So if the train, if there would be a signal on the left-hand side of the train will not go in that direction. So if you want one piece of rail line to be bidirectional, any signals that you put on there, you must have a signal on both sides of the track in exactly the same place. Yeah, otherwise the train will only go one way and then it might say it can't find a path. But without them it didn't work either. Okay. If you have... Did you say you had one train or more than one train? Like separate trains? When you go on temporary stop, it does the correct setup you did. Goes the side lane, then comes back on the other side rail. Yeah, tough to know without seeing it. Do you stream yourself? Yeah, I'd be happy to jump onto a stream of yours at some point and have a look, see if I can help you figure it out. Not yet. Okay. Yeah, the only thing I think if you've got no train signals at all, but you've got more than one train, then I think that then neither train would run on automatic because they would both be on the same segment of track. And so effectively you've got a deadlock. Train A can't start because train B is on that segment already, and B can't start because A is on there already. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think, but you've only got one. Maybe, is there like maybe a gap in the track somewhere? Like when you were laying it down, maybe a tree or a rock was in the way and it just skipped over that one thing? That would throw everything off. Oh, God, I'm out of poles. What do I need for more poles? I've got a load of small electric poles. You can ride it on manual. Okay, so if you can ride it on manual... Oh, it's hard to know without seeing it. And you've added... Yeah, you must have added both of the stations to the route. Yeah, sorry, not sure what else to suggest you try. Fuel cargo train. I guess I could... Why don't I run over and show you, because I've got a fuel cargo train as well that's just set up a single train on a single track. So let me run over and show you mine, and then maybe that might help you see. Although before I do that, just let me make sure I'm not going to get hammered by these things here. Let me put down a radar. Do I want to put a radar here, or is that just going to attract bugs? I'm going to put a radar down here. I'm going to put a turret down here as well in case it does attract bugs, and I will just manually arm that for now. We'll come back and finish that in a bit. car. I need to ride my car. I run around the map everywhere, and that's not efficient. Let's go and have a look at my coal. Where is my coal? Okay, over here. So this is the train. Whoa! This is the train line that supplies my coal. God, where is the train? Okay, I can cross the track. Ah, God, the train's not here. And the reason it's not here is that it's stuck at my main base down here, unable to unload because I'm pulling way more coal than I can use. Will it show me the schedule on here? No, that just shows me... Ah, okay, that shows me the train menu. Okay, so this is how I've got my train set up. So it's a single line between two stations, and it's a bidirectional line. There's no signals on it at all, just a single line. And in the schedule I've added two, let me rename this actually, because so coal mine. So it goes between coal mine and main base. So on the schedule I added the coal mine station and the main base station, and I've added wait conditions for each. So the coal mine is wait until the cargo is full, and the main base is wait until the cargo is empty. But if you didn't have any wait conditions on there, then it will just kind of zip back and forth. Oh, here it comes back now. Just make sure I'm off the track. I am off the track. And then in terms of getting stuff in and off, so I've got one chest here which is just for refueling the engine, and it doesn't use much fuel because it's only a tiny thing back and forth. And I've got one the same for refueling this engine, and then 6 on each carriage for just fueling up this. So yeah, because of the wait conditions, it will wait until these two are full, and then it will go back. But yeah, you could remove those two, and then it should immediately go back and forth, and that should be all you need. So locomotive on... Oh, another thing to check maybe is that the locomotives are facing the right direction. It can sometimes... Sounds obvious, but I've put them on backwards before. It's not always easy to see which way they're pointing. So just make sure that, yeah, this one's pointing obviously in that direction, and this one's pointing in that direction. You use solid fuel for fueling. Okay. Well, the principle should be the same. I guess you'd just use fluid wagons instead of the regular cargo wagons. I haven't transported any fluids yet, so I'm not sure. But yeah, that should be it. Locomotive at each end, pointing in each direction. Add the 2 stations to here, and just make sure both locomotives have fuel. But then if you can drive them manually, then they must have fuel anyway. So, but yeah, that's all I've got on this one. Yeah, hope that helps. Alright, what was I doing? Quick pollution check. We are okay. So we've powered this up. Okay, my stone train is full up and it's driven itself down here, so we want to come down here and do all the offloading stuff, which means we're going to want a load more smelters, electric furnace rather. And I'm going to need stone brick for that, so let me stop by at my base to pick up some of that. Oh god, this car is so hard to drive. Always crashing into things. Got another deposit of stone there I could use as well, but God. Nearly destroyed half my stuff. Repair kit. Where's my repair kit? There. I really need this on here somewhere. Let's put it there. Okay. Why have we got ammo in that box there? Okay, that must have been from a previous... Whoa. Here's the coal train. I guess those are just storage boxes. I don't know why I've got 6 of them down there. They don't need to be there. Wall. I can also get rid of this wall now as well, but I'm not going to do that now. Stone brick. Do I have stone brick being automated? I don't think I do. We're actually solid with wall, which is a pleasant change. Nope. Let me put down one of these. Let's just take some stuff off there. What did I need it for? Oh, these furnaces. 14. Just need a couple more. Okay, that'll be enough. And we can tear down this wall. In fact, we started tearing this wall down earlier. Let's finish this. This was the border of our starter base. We can probably reclaim all of those turrets now as well and move those out to the northeast corner. Okay, get rid of this as well. Alright. So, stone offloading and smelting. So, same pattern that we used here. I could probably create a blueprint for this now, but I don't quite know how blueprints work, so I can't be bothered. So I'll just do it manually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And inserters. Coming off this time. Oh, god damn it. And we want a similar setup to what we've got down here. It's not the most attractive setup, but it works. So the front ones we will take straight off, and that will go under the train track. And it will come onto a raw materials bus. Where's this one going? Yep. That's going to give me flexibility to add more sets of these in later if I want to. Although I'm not sure it'll be necessary. I'm not even sure if I've left enough space to do it. spread these things out. Let's get this unloading. So this we will go there. We needed to get this onto the far side, so that's why we're doing this. So we go under. Oops, I might need to leave space for electric poles there, so there and there and under there. Then round, round, and on. Okay, I want big poles there. Ah, shoot. Did I need steel plate and iron sticks? Okay. I'm scared to run across here. I guess that's going to be a while before that finishes unloading. Okay, electric poles we're going to need. For now, I've got bags of space up here, so I'm going to err on the side of leaving too much space. And split this somewhere here. Wait. Ugh. I screwed that up. There we go. Something like that. And we will pull that off. And along here. Ah, loads of stuff in the way. Okay. So, electric furnace. So we want to go in line with that one. Nope, not there. There. 2, 3, 4, 5. What's that tree? 1, 2, 3. I feel like 8 is possibly too many. Or 8 on each side is possibly too many. Let's just stick with 6 for the stone. We can easily scale it up later. And then we're going to want the output of that. The output is, hang on, let me make sure I'm not doing something stupid here. Okay, it's just stone brick. So the stone brick bus is going to come down on this side. We do still have enough room. We can get rid of this stuff once we run out of room, but we're actually okay for now. So that will come down here. Be gone. And then we build some belts for the output. One set there. One set there. A metric ton of inserters again. which I'm going to go get from the base. Assuming our inserter production has recovered. We had a bit of a problem with that earlier. They are backed up. Oh, and I'm not actually pulling them off anywhere. I probably should be doing that. Let's make a splitter here. And we will make, whoops, not train. Do that like that. And then we will add a box here with an inserter there. Then we'll get a little supply. We are okay for green signs at the moment, so comfortably do that. I guess I should prefer green signs. Okay, 111 inserters, plenty. So back over here. Wait, power poles were the other thing. Steel plate, iron stick. While I'm over here, I do have a steel plate supply down there, I think. And these are the last of my iron sticks, because I had to get rid of that production when I moved the iron smelting. But they're only needed for rail, and we have enough rail at the moment, so it's not a problem. So there should be an iron plate box down by the smelters. I actually want to move it down to here. So why can I still not make it? Oh, steel plate, not iron plate. Oh, blast. Oh well, steel plate right here. Take a little more. Got 2 labs. Why do I have labs in my inventory? They should be out doing stuff. Okay, well, never mind. Alright, let's... did it again. Let's move these things now, actually. Although, I don't really have much inventory space at all to be doing that. This is not a good time to move that then. We'll leave it there for now. Let's make another... Oh, I can never have too many. Should I just make 100? No, because I might want to make some more big poles. Let's make 10. Ooh. Substation, that's a new thing. Okay. He gave up and started optimizing. Let's make a few more of these. Okay, that'll do. Let's get this online. Where's the electricity supply for this coming from? Over there. Okay. it's connected. There we go. Okay, unloading stone has begun. Oh god. I don't want to run across in front of that train. Okay. One of these days I'm going to get killed by it. Okay, inserters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. 1. 2, 3, 4. Oh god. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Almost there. Just need to power her up. So how have I done it under here? 3 rows. Doesn't reach. Oh, that reaches though. Okay. That will not quite reach. But this needs to be closer over here anyway. That's annoying. Could have used a small pole there, but whatever. Okay. We have proper production of stone brick. Optimizing science. Starting to have loads of red belts. Okay. And your radar's found 10 million copper and iron. Ooh, that's nice. 10 million, really? Oh yeah, okay, that's kind of the size of that one up there. That's a good haul. Yeah, mostly much smaller than that. Nice. Yeah, red belts I should probably start using at some point as well. I've just stuck with yellow for now. But there are definitely places, I mean the main buses for iron plate I think could probably do to have red belts on them. Okay, so now what are we going to do with the stone? In fact, how is the stone extraction going on over here? We've lost one more of these. What was the stone going? Oh. Now I'd forgotten about that. Some things actually do need stone. Like rail. So we actually don't want to smelt all of the stone we get. Surprisingly. Okay. Ah, stuck. Okay, dig up that one. Oh. And that was the last one supplying the rail production. Okay, so we need to... We probably need to... Yeah, we need to redo the whole rail production anyway, because now we don't have iron sticks being made anymore either. So... We'll do that when we need it. We don't need rail right now. But what we do want to do is... This currently is kind of stuck out on its own in the middle of nowhere. So redesigning the wall production is probably a good idea. Feels like now is probably the time to tear down this stuff. Gonna have to start training that. Yeah, yeah. Trains, you got to figure them out sooner or later. Unless you want to build very, 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 very long belts, which I guess is doable. But trains are fun. The pollution up there is okay. You have the resource for belts. Okay, what are we going to do now? We want to get the stone that we've just brought in into proper wall production, and we want to get these turrets up here at some point. It's not super urgent to do that, but now the tricky thing here is if I take down... This is still the southern line of defense for my base, so I don't want to actually completely take everything down. And I do have turrets. I do have turrets over here. Actually, no, it's not the southern line. What am I talking about? It's not the southern line of defense of my base. This is. So we can absolutely get rid of everything. The radar as well. Or is that? I mean, that's, I guess, what's letting me zoom in on things. Let's take it all down. Oh, let's not take that one down. That takes out all my smelters. What if I take that one down? Yeah, that works. I think I'm going to rapidly run out of space in my inventory. But I'm getting a bunch of turrets back, which is good. Probably enough for now. Let me get rid of these destroyed segments. Oh, damaged segments. Okay, so now this bus is open to the rest of the factory, which is good. Let's extend it all the way down. And box it actually down here. So we go under, and out, under, and out. There's a lot of garbage around here. Be gone. Okay, box there. Inserter there. Power pole there. Oh. No room in my inventory. let's just do it. Get rid of stuff temporarily that I don't really need. Pump. Is that enough to let me pick up all of this? Yes, it is. And I can put that in there. Get rid of that. And connect that up. And then we want to do the same with this. Steel moves to here. Ah, no, inserter. And then down to here, so steel box down here. So all the boxes are lined up. Much better. Pick up all that stuff again. Okay. Looks a bit messy. Yeah, it's alright. Okay. Okay, we're not going to worry about that. Wall production. Now, wall actually needs to go. Actually, let's try and think ahead. What else are we going to have coming in here? We actually might want a stone line as well. So maybe I actually extend this. I'm just thinking ahead for the rail. So we bring the stone to here. And then we have a stone bus. I'm going to do exactly the same. Getting low on belts. Okay, so we've got stone, so that's all ready for when we need it for the rail. I'm not sure what will actually happen if the brick is empty at that stage, whether any stone will get through, but we can worry about that then. 14 labs working now. Oh, that is nice. Yeah, the lab stuff I really haven't. In fact, are the labs doing anything at the moment? Oh, they're not. We have run out of military science. Why? Why? Got red ammo. We don't have grenades. What's going on with grenades? Grenades were down here. Oh, the lines got screwed up. You need blue automated. Yeah, blue's tricky. This is what's okay. This is what happened here. So we changed the coal. We decided we didn't want to care which side of the belt the coal was on, and we'd fix all that later. So it turns out this is something that now needs fixing. So we actually need to bring the coal only onto this side of this belt. The problem is it can't load. Actually, let me just break this for a second. It actually can't load. The iron plate has been blocked by the coal. So to fix that, we just want the coal to come on one side of the belt, which means we need to do something like this. should resume. Wonder how long that's been down. Should I add more grenades in? Nah, 2 should be enough. It was fine before. Well, I'm not too worried about my research speed. If that breaks temporarily, that's fine. Okay, glad I spotted that there. Thanks for mentioning your signs. Yeah, what have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 labs. Looks like I could probably pop more in there, but... Oh, well, I've got those 2 labs sitting in my inventory doing nothing, so let me get them out, actually. Why not? And we actually had some military signs stuck on the end of that belt, I think, as well. Yeah, I did initially have the labs feeding into each other. Why did I change that? Because I wasn't sure whether that was actually slower. Like, I'd sometimes come and look at the labs and it seemed to be that they were there were some of them that were not working. But I don't know. So I tried this and then I'm like, well, even when it runs out of science, it's still got to then, at that point, load it from there. So at that point, it's not going to be working. So, yeah, I don't know. You're right. Kibitz in his video, he feeds the labs into each other. I guess the advantage of feeding the labs into each other is then it's more expandable, right? But I could always do that. I could just break the chain here and then start feeding them in from there. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what's more efficient. Either way is good. Okay, so we're looking at wall. Although on the other hand, maybe I won't do anything with wall right now. I can get rid of, let me get rid of that because we still seem to be getting actually quite a lot of stone out of here, considering I thought we were near the end of our stone production, but we're still doing alright. It could be a bit more efficient, but it's fine. Are we actually storing wall anywhere though? That's the only thing. I can't remember whether I put a thing on the end of this line. I did, yeah. So we have a place to go to get wall. We'll just leave that for now. Everything's set up for when that other stone deposit runs out. So it's be easy to get that going. But for now, I don't think we need to do any more. Pollution check. We look good. Okay, so where are we? What's next? Turrets. Defences up to the northeast. Although that might be stable. There goes my coal train. There's actually a bunch of water here. It would be nice at some point to, if we take out these 4 nests here, we could then put a wall down across here and a wall across there. and that would be super good. Radar is doing good things up here. Yeah, that lighter area is radar coverage, isn't it? So that's why I can zoom in and see that, but I can't see that. Yeah. So as long as the biters come for this part of the wall, we will know about it. We wouldn't know if the biters were attacking up here, actually. We've got no radar coverage there. But we're clear of those nests at the moment, so I think that's fine. Research has just finished. Just carry on researching everything that I can do with my current science. Not worrying again too much about the order in which I do stuff. Just want to get all of it at some point. Alright, I think I am gonna take a break there, get some lunch, stretch my legs, and then I will be back this afternoon, and I think what's going to be next? I think next is going to be, let's see. Oh, actually, power is still alright. I thought power was actually going to be a problem now that we've got all of this extra stuff going, although a lot of these are not running at the moment. I think power is going to be the next problem, and so I think in the next session we're going to start looking at solar power and setting some solar power up. Yeah, that's planned for the next session. So I hope you'll come back for that if you're around. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all your comments. If you're awake, where are you? What part of the world are you in? Yeah, Bermuda, it's 1:10 in the afternoon at the moment, so. But yeah, thank you for your comments. Hungary? Okay. So you're, what, 5 hours ahead of me? 6 hours ahead of me? So it's, I guess, just getting into the evening there. Yeah, I should be back on maybe in about an hour or so. And then, yeah, then on with solar. So thanks once again. This is BDA Limey signing out. See you soon.